we call an emergency stop. The
system stops itself.
if it thinks...
It may have come into a brake too fast. It may have run out of a brake too
The
fast.
computer shuts the ride down.
Oh, Jesus, already? There wasn't a problem, tell him. Okay. Cheers. That was radio wave. What's up with the big one? So, somebody's phoned them, so I just told them that we've just had a stoppage for 75 seconds. Okay? Jesus, they're quick these days, aren't they? On the base, give me a priority call, Pete Brown.
The man in charge is Jim Rowland, better known as JR. If a ride stops, the Pleasure Beach loses money. JR likes to keep things moving.
I don't want to close it down. If you've done it, you want to put it on, shove one in between. I don't want to pay out. I was born as a travelling showman. My family still travel on the bus company. So I basically have always been in it. I've been in the amusement park business now, 25, coming up 26 years next March, with this company. And I don't have any grey hair, and nobody can believe why.
The man who does have the grey hair is JR's number 2, Keith Allen. They don't always see eye to eye.
What's your relationship with JR? How does it work?
I work for JR. That's it. End of relationship.
It's a love-hate relationship. He hates me, and I don't love anybody.
JR has got wind of the breakdown. He's on the case to make sure that Keith doesn't dawdle. The ride is losing money.
Just get them off. I don't care. Get it open. Now. Just get it off, repair it in the workshop. Do it now.
That's what we're doing. We're taking them off. Got to get them here first. Better to run with 5 than...
Yes, let's just get it running. We won't disappoint all these customers, will we? As soon as you've got it in there, I want to know. As soon as you've got it all. The minute. Keith, go and tell them now to fill up the queue pens.
Right.
Mark it open. Just don't let the people in yet.
Yeah.
People have different ways of doing things, that's all. You think it's right to repair the car? Well, repair the car in there. Get it back on the road. Right, switch this off. Let's get it off. Are you taking this one off? Yeah. All right. On the base. Alice is real.
My hero. He gets everything done a little bit quicker. Everything he did, I'd already sorted out. But it wasn't quick enough for him. So he shouted and it made him just move a bit faster. So, hello, Jim. This car's broken down. We'll have it fixed in no time.
Why don't we just push this thing off and get the damn thing open?
Right, Jim.
Get it off out the way and get the bloody thing open.
Right, take this car off. Get the ride open, please. Can you take it off for us? I've got Jim in there shouting.
That's what'll happen. Shore's eggs are eggs. You won't take it off and I'll have another breakdown. And I don't want another breakdown. Send the other cars round. Get the working lights off. Let's get this damn thing on the road, shall we? Tell the cashier.
Open, you're right. Yeah, get over there.
Come on, for God's sake. We'll get this bloody thing back on. Come on. For Christ's sake. Let's ball on about. Let's get it sorted.
It's hard work. It tends to overawe us a bit, and it puts you off for that split second you need, you know. But he's all right. He's one of the good guys, I suppose. Get him in the bar, he'll buy you a pint. It's not one of the lads. Get a crowd around him, that's it.
One away, one away. He's all down there, you go, get that out. One away, one away. Wonder base, give me TT with any patrols that are near the avalanche.
JR now has a real crisis on his hands. The bobsleigh avalanche ride has crashed, 14 passengers are stranded 25 feet up, and some are injured. Sandy, the park's own medic, is on the scene.
God, give me TT with patrol 4. Get there as quick as you can, and next time, bloody well answer me. Ah, wait! Get down to the bottom of the trough right away. Get those people out, will you? As quick as you can. Bob, give him a hand. Sandy, you're not scared of heights, are you? I'm going to go and have a look. You have? Yes, you do. You want me to follow you? I'll keep you there. I'll keep my arm around you. Get over the cars. Get over plan. We've got to bring the people out this way, all right? No problem. By the time they come out, I want them to feel so assured that you can let them go on their own. We've had a car jump on the brake. We don't know why yet. We've got one young fella that's hurt, and we're just going up to reassure him to get him out. He's not trapped, but he's hurt himself just as the car stopped. He can sit there for 10 or 15 minutes, it doesn't matter, as long as he's okay in the end. We're getting him out now. Bert, you on your way back?
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to, Jim, yeah.
No, not looks like you're going to, you're on your way back. When you get in the office, and we start sorting these statements out and stuff. What about his mobile? Okay, bye.
JR can't get hold of the Pleasure Beach's owner, but Public Relations Director Helen O'Neill has rushed in from home.
Rick, have we had any media phone calls yet?
We've had none at this present time.
Okay. Have we got any injured?
Yes, we have. One has got suspected internal bleeding, one with a cut, and the other one with breathing difficulties. As I say, only 3 out of a full train, so consider ourselves very lucky, I guess.
Hello, Jim Rowan. No, Bert, I'm tied up at the moment, Bert. I'll get back to you. Cheers.
I need to go and have a look.
Well, I'm going to go down there with Keith in a minute now.
Okay, well, I'd like to come with you.
Right,
Is it?
let's go down
It's
there.
on. Is it on that curve?
It sure
so
is.
it's very visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello? So I'll just try, just see if you can get any information so that we either know one way or the other.
The young Kieran Eves.
How long gonna rain?
Beach base, forward out the over.
Yeah, you've been a bit unlucky today.
We were lucky, not unlucky. Lucky.
Every night's a big night for Jim Rowland. Known as JR, he's the man in charge. With up to 85,000 customers crammed into the 42-acre site, it's a big responsibility.
The pressure at times is tremendous, you can well imagine. A night like tonight's fairly heavy. There's a lot of people about. I'm worried about their safety. I'm worried about my staff's safety. Any minute, we'll get somebody jump over this fence into that pond. They think it's 16 foot deep, it's 2 foot 3. And we had it not so long ago, and he had a broken leg, and he couldn't understand it. All that adds to the pressure. And a job like this, if you can't stand the pressure, you better get out. Get out of the kitchen if you can't stand the heat. All your people out there, all out. Get a couple up on the overpass till 1:30. We got 45 minutes. So get 2 of yours up on the overpass, station there,
7 Patrol 8, please.
and leave them there, just in case.
Patrol 7
What's the Kings Park number?
Go ahead.
259.
When the outside you go, mate.
Bernard, we've had a bomb scare. Somebody's phoned in on the police. You can let your radio people know. They're not to put it out over the air. They're to keep their mouths shut. I am warning everybody just to go around and check in their own areas and whatever. Just do a quick check, and if they want to let you know everything's okay, do it by landline. Okay, cheers. Thank you, bye. What's the Wonderful World number? Bert? Bert! What's the Wonderful World?
221. Thank you.
221?
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye. Bert! Where are you, for Christ's sake? That was the police. She's PC Humphrey. She's contacted their inspector. He's left it to me. I've told him we're not evacuating. We're carrying on. Hello? Cheers, mate. It is a worry. Of course it is a worry. There's kids and families out there and whatever. But if we went to evacuate now, there'd be chaos out on that front. We'd want 50 police here to help us. Sure. And people would start to panic and run. There'd be more people killed in the rush to get out. And I don't think it's real, so. Hello, Jim Rowan. I've got 30 minutes. There must be 15, 20,000 people out there. Of course, I look at the clock. I'm only human, so am I.
No, he's just rang 251. Not listening.
I've called it now anyway. I've decided to stay with it. I could be wrong. Of course I could. And there's a lot of people out there. And the worry is that if I've called it wrong, a lot of people will get injured. That won't be basically my fault because I didn't plant the bomb, but it's something I'll have to live with. And okay, I'll have to live with it. Can't do anything about it now. I've called it. I'm worried. Of course I am. But I don't want anybody in here to see me worried now because they all think I'm calm and collected and whatever. That's what they're supposed to think. Bert's here.
That'll settle your nerves, JR.
What nerves? Of steel. I'll give it to our pass. And that's it. Clock watching is a terrible thing to do. I don't do it very often. But I do it tonight. And it's going through mine too.
Oh yeah.
Somebody has to do it, mate.
And don't forget, I'm in here, but my staff's out there as well as the public.
Ah, you've only got 4 or 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got about 1,200 of them right there. And about 15,000 people. Mm. Ten seconds. Will you put a call out on the radio system? All radios may now stand down. Okay? Put that out twice. Cheers.
I'm looking on now thinking, thank God I got it right. But it's very lonely sometimes, as you saw. Our real biggest problem here with families is that they tend to lose a lot of children. Well, actually, we don't get lost children. We get lost parents. The children always know where they are because they're in Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The parents then end up panicking because they're not sure where their children are. And I suppose in the course of a day, like today, we'll probably handle about 20, 30, perhaps even 40 lost parents. Not lost children, though. We've got a parent in guest relations, or 2 parents, lost a child, been lost for an hour. I'm just going down to see if I can help. Usually we find them very quick, but when it gets on an hour, you get a little bit worried about it. Especially with what goes on today in the world, so.
It's horrible feeling. His mum.
Check that lake. You know what I'm looking for, don't you? Well, you know we've lost a kid for an hour, don't you?
I mean, we never come into all around there, but I mean, they wouldn't
I
know
thought I
he'd
said
gone
to
over
him, I
there.
said, go back and check the car.
Yeah.
A funny feeling.
Yeah.
He
I
might
never
know where the car is.
dreamt of him knowing.
I was a little bit worried at the time. That's why I had all the low flume lakes checked, just to be on the safe side. Then I said to Ian, the big Scotchman security man, have you checked the car? Which is the first thing you would do. Said no. So I sent him and the grandfather to the car. And lo and behold, there he was. Here he goes, the hero of the day. Or the villain. Okay?
Okay.
You're welcome. All part of the service.
Thank you.
All in a day's work, I suppose. All in a day's work. Don't lose him again, will you? You couldn't go through it twice.
Park manager, Jim Rowland, is on his way over to get things moving.
There's really a major problem with the wind, only for when it's from the west. And it's today directly west. So Somebody has to make a decision whether we run this damn thing or not. And I'm afraid on days like this, it's down to me. As you can see, I'm very popular. I'm always on my own when I have to make this decision. Everybody else is gone. What wind speed have you got?
45.
Well, send the damn thing then. Let's get the bloody thing going.
We are doing.
When it gets to the top, give it me again, or just before it goes over the top, just in case you've got to stop it.
Copy.
Once the train goes over the top, gravity alone will carry it back. A 50-mile-an-hour headwind will slow it down and could even stop it getting home.
45. 47.
I'll be filling my trousers around about 48. Slow. Jesus, slow.
45 and bouncing.
Bouncing to where?
50.
Oh, you nearly gave me a coronary then.
Come on, you big Mary.
What's up?
It's just not making it through.
Get up there, get it pushed out, and let's get the damn thing open. There it goes. No, it isn't. Keep pushing.
Yeah, we stopped it.
You shouldn't have stopped. I view it as the most complicated piece of equipment we've got in the place, and it has to be treated with that respect. And sometimes it beats me and I don't like it. But it ain't going to do it today, because I've made up my mind. There it goes. One go. I certainly am. Yeah, get the bags out. Come on, don't stand there looking at it. Just get them back, head away. Move right down, please. Two there. People will ride it, put their hands up. Coats will catch the wind. You know, act like brakes. They'll be all right, I think. Got it.
JR's also got problems. At this time of year, the workers like to have some fun, at the management's expense.
The annual thing that usually hits me at this time of the year is masses and masses of soap suds put in the river caves. I've been trying for 7 years to stop it. And I have a secret weapon in my locker which nobody knows about. And I'm just going up now to see whether I need to use it or not. Ah! Lovely. At long last, I've won. Keith, I love it. I've won after 7 years.
It's starting. You might be a bit premature.
It's like that this morning. Somebody's tried it, but they haven't been able to get hold of enough.
You put the anti-soap in?
Not yet. Got it stuck around the corner.
We haven't issued any soap from stores for 4 months. That's helped a bit, I think.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with myself now. My motivation is there for the day.
The day's still young, the day's still young.
Oh, I tell you what, God help you.
I remember who said that.
Yeah. Where's that box city foamer that was there this morning? Just down there it was. I want somebody's head for that. If I find out who's got it, they'll be fired. There's 25 litres of defoamer in there this morning, I saw it. And somebody's stolen it. They may think it's funny, but it ain't. If I find out who it is, heads will roll over it. Letting it out. One go. I'm in the river caves, Keith. I'm waiting for some more defoamer. Because somebody's nicked that lot. You found it. Peter, don't bring it. Pour it straight in. I'll win this one. Because I've got this quick. As you can see, it's breaking up now. I lost the battle, but I'll win the war. Every year I've had something different to counteract it. This is the best one. This is nearly instant. I don't think you need to put any more in here.
Park manager Jim Rowland has to find a way of coping with them.
Bart, this thing looks like it may get out of hand. I just can't slow this system down with 3 trains. I've told them we'll ride them at 6 o'clock. But they're not interested in that. Cheers. Bye. That's all I want today. Raz, isn't he? Raz is getting upset. He's crazy too. He's getting Raz. Mustn't get upset. Police are trying to talk them into moving. If they won't move, I want them moved. And if the police will help us, we'll move them out of here. We're going to carry them, whatever we've got to do. He says to me, well, we'll have to move them. I've told him I've got enough men here. We'll move them.
We will.
I haven't do it today now.
Remove them from the park.
I haven't.
Welcome here.
We'll take them right out down through the gate.
Going back to Guest Relations South now.
Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay, gents. Thank you.
So resolved,
No, but we've come to an agreement.
Which is?
They're going and we're opening. Get the sound back on. Get it all back to normal.
Copy that, Keith. Well done.
He said, well done. I've done something right.
JR's having none of it.
Ian, get yourself and somebody else down with you. We've got traders outside the gates. If you can't shift them, shut the gates. The problem is this, they're illegal street traders. They're selling cheap imitation stuff. People buy it outside of our gates, then come back to us in a couple of weeks and say, look, I bought this off somebody at the Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and it's a load of junk in it. It's rubbish. Them guys are trying to make an honest living and sign on the dole and draw social security. They're wonderful people. They take your taxes and my taxes and then sell that stuff and don't declare anything, don't pay any taxes, rob the people, and when the people come back, they're not here anymore. It's a wonderful system. I had to go away. My eldest son and his wife work in Brunei for park that the Sultan of Brunei's built, and just had a little boy, my third grandson, and he got taken very ill in 3 weeks, so I had to fly out, and hopefully everything's going to be okay, I'm hoping. And now I'm back, and we're going to go for a record day today. Wonder base. I'm going to have to pay out the big one. Starting now, we're going to evacuate the trains first, okay? I'm shutting it down until you can cure that fault, okay?
Not only must JR return their tickets, but it's policy to offer a complimentary ride as well.
Complete and utter total disaster for me. It's not just the fact I'm paying out, but I'm losing what's coming in. And if it is this part that I think it is, then we've got to run at least half a dozen times with empty trains to make sure that it's right. So all in all, we're probably going to do in about an hour, if we're lucky. You stand here and wait. But they know you're here then, so they work a bit quicker. They know I'm not a very happy man when I have to wait too long.
As you know, he's trying to beat last Saturday's.
I'm not trying to beat last Saturday's, I'm just trying to beat the record. That's all it is. We've lost all the power on South Park. All the rides are down. Nobody's stuck anywhere, thank God. So just need to get down there now with the electricians and see if we can sort out the problem and get the power back on. As you can see, it's all now in darkness. Bert, Wonder Base, get off the radio, Bert, I need it. Keep it closed for the time being. We've got a dead short somewhere, stripping all the system out, and the rides are going down, I'm paying out money, and I don't like it.
At the substation, the engineers are still baffled.
I've got when I put the top decks on and your power that's draining off it, I've got a problem.
That's this one, 1600 amp.
What can be drawn in anything extra?
The only thing that's different from last night is the ice plant.
I mean, I'll shut it down if you want. Yeah? You want me to?
Well, it might prove something tonight.
Okay. Beach 1 to beach 60. David, shut down, will you? Close up. Shut it off. I've got a problem somewhere. It may be you drawing too much power. I don't know till tomorrow. I need to keep the rides open. All operation managers that are on rides, we've switched all the power off now. We're going to try back on. I'll let you know as the rides come back on. We're going to try the cableway first, Paul. Do you copy that? Keith, you should now have power for the cableway. I'm now about to switch the Space Invader on. Any radios in the vicinity of the Revolution? Switching the power on now. Now switching power on for the whip. One to all radios, all power should be now back on South Park. I started this morning at 7:30. It's only now 7 o'clock. I haven't done 12 hours yet. By the time we shut, it'll be about 18. And hopefully we won't have another stoppage now this end of the park. but I'm still confident we'll do it.
JR rings in for a progress report.
Yeah. Is that up? On last week? Right. Bastard. Okay, mate. Cheers. We're going to do it. Will it be the same or just above?
Not last year, last week.
Last week. We'll just be a bit up.
We'll
just be a bit up above what you did.
Welcome back. Couldn't have done it without you.
Of course you could. I'm buzzing now. I mean, the pressure's been on all day. We've had breakdowns, we've had electrical stoppages, we've had the South Park out. The adrenaline's there. We're right. I should go to 1 o'clock tonight. There's nobody on the park. I've just had some news that we're not going to beat the figure, I think, of last week. Keith's record stands, that's fine. It'll still be a good day, don't get me wrong. Just that we won't beat the record. That's unfortunate, but as I said before, we'll live to fight another day, won't we?
Of course we will. We'll be back.
See what it's like, I think, managing Manchester United. You know, you strive to be top of the league. You fight for it. You buy the players. We don't buy the players, but this place is top of the league. And it's my job to keep it there. That's what I like.